Hey y'all, it's American Mom. This is episode 11 and it's called A Hunting Party. Last episode, I got my Mr. Echo backstory. A lot of other things happened, but that's basically what we got. He recognized the Virgin Marys because they had smuggled that from Nigeria. And then he had Charlie take him to where the plane was, and they burnt the plane. He found his brother there, took the necklace back. And Charlie has a stash of the heroin, a lot of them. So, and don't get me wrong, I still love Charlie. I still love Mary. But he needs to be disciplined. And I'm letting him know that I'm not very happy with him right now. And he needs to just get his act together. And then he can come back after he's thought about what he's done. That's all. Okay. But I'm ready to see what this episode's going to be about. Okay, let's do this.
He wants to know why you won't try.
Because what your father is looking for is not a surgical procedure. What he is looking for is a miracle.
Signore, non sono venuto fino a qui per lei. Sono venuto qui per il suo figlio.
He said, I did not come all this way for you, sir. I came for him.
Miss Bissoni,
You fixed a woman with a crushed spinal column. An impossible surgery. And now she walks, yes? I consulted many medical journals before making this trip here.
Then you should know it was a very different case under very different circumstances.
But a miracle, right?
Let him try.
look, everything that my father's saying, the risks, the unlikelihood, he's absolutely right.
But will you try?
I don't know who she is, but she's very pretty.
I'll have to admit him in the next couple of weeks. Run some tests.
La ringrazio tantissimo.
John.
Stay in there. Stay.
Michael, what are you...
Stay in there, Jack!
Hey, whatever's going on.
Look, I'm going after my son. I'm going after my son, and nobody is going to stop me, okay? Okay, that is my right. That is a father's right.
There's another way to go about it.
Get in the damn
You're gonna
room!
shoot me, Michael?
He said he would help you.
No, but I'll shoot your damn computer.
Okay, A, he knocked Locke out. B, who's gonna punch in the numbers on the computer? Michael?
25, got it.
Just better get these damn numbers right. I don't have time for this.
Howdy, boys.
What are you doing, Jay?
We're going after him. I've got a... Excuse me?
Yes, of course. Go.
Is she why they're not married anymore?
Jack. Thank you.
What happens? Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
You're not coming. Someone has to be here to take care of the button.
Yeah.
So why should that person be me? I can track, carry
You're
a gun.
not coming. You're staying. Yelling at her because she wanted to help get Mike back makes a lot of sense. Why don't you go back and see if I hurt her feelings? Just saying. Yeah, I know. You love her. What'd you say? He's heading somewhere else.
Where did they tell him to go to?
Well, let's say we catch up with him. Michael, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna bring him back.
What if he didn't want to come back?
I'll talk him into coming back.
This is the second time he's gone after Walt. He knocked me out. He locked us both up. Something tells me he might be past listening to reason.
I'll come out and check on you before I scrub in.
Okay.
careful. There's a line, son. You know it's there. And pretending it's not, that would be a mistake.
Why'd you pick Sawyer?
What do you mean, pick?
After the census, Hurley gave me the flight manifest. Your name is James, right? James Ford.
What's it to you?
Just an interesting name to choose is all. Who'd you get it from?
Who says I got it from anybody?
Michael!
Shh! Jack, get out!
Michael!
Jack! Jack!
You said these people were 2 days across the island.
Yeah, and they took Cindy less than a mile from our camp.
Over here.
Shell casings. How many?
3.
Michaels.
You boys deaf? I heard at least 7 shots. You heard it, Daniel Boone. What's your count?
Yeah, 7 sounds about right.
What?
You out here for Michael, or just payback for getting shot?
Why you out here, Doc? You got your reasons, and I got mine.
These two just need to fight and get it over with and move on.
His heart gave out. It's nobody's fault.
Oh, he's got to tell her.
Gotta go tell her.
Yeah, well, I've already done that.
Oh, no. Oh, this is going to become a kiss. Okay. It already did. I think I know why he's not married anymore now. It's okay.
I can't.
You already did.
Just don't want to find him.
Yeah, that's right, Jack. I've been running through the jungle toward the sound of gunfire because I don't care about Michael.
Don't turn around on me, John.
You're not going to get him to come back, and you know it.
You know what happens if we just turn around and go back? We're never gonna see him again. And that's gonna be on us. On you. And on me.
You're exactly right, Jack. But if I were you, I'd listen to Mr. Locke.
It's the guy from the boat. Is it? That voice.
Why don't you point the gun down? Probably be best if we just keep our hands at our sides, gentlemen. Why don't you build us a fire, John? I think it's time we all had a talk.
Please. What's happening? He knows his name.
How do you know our names?
Yeah.
You took Walt.
Walt's fine. He's a very special boy.
Why?
Look, you said you wanted to talk. Talk.
Let me ask you this. How long you been here on the island?
50 days.
Ooh, 50 days. That's what, almost 2 whole months. Tell me, you go over a man's house for the first time. Do you take off your shoes? You put your feet up on his coffee table? You walk in the kitchen and eat food that doesn't belong to you? Open the door to rooms you got no business opening? You know, somebody a whole lot smarter than anybody here once said that since the dawn of our species, man's been blessed with curiosity. You know the other one about curiosity, don't you, Jack? This is not your island. This is our island.
Okay.
And the only reason you're living on it because we let you live on it. You don't believe what?
No, I think you got one guy up there with a gun. I think there's more of us than there are of you. I think if you had any real strength, you wouldn't have had to send a spy. Ethan.
It's an interesting theory. Light him up!
Shit. Oh, it's like the saviors.
We got a
appear out
misunderstanding,
everywhere.
Jack. Your people, my people. So listen carefully. Right here, there's a line. You cross that line, we go from misunderstanding to something else. Now give me your weapons. Turn around. Go home.
No.
I hoped it wouldn't come to this.
What are you gonna do?
Bring her out, Alex!
Kate. Yep. She's always in trouble.
She was following you.
Yeah, she was.
Like I said, curiosity.
Hmm?
2.
Jack.
Stop.
Okay. I know you're mad at her, but now you have to go back. Thanks, Kate.
Jack. How did the daughter take it? What's her name, Gabriella?
She kissed me. Yeah, she kissed me and I kissed her back.
Goodbye.
See, I'm glad she wasn't pregnant.
Saeed tells me that you're a cop.
I was a cop.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
How long do you think it would take to train an army?
I like that part at the end. I was not expecting that. With Jack talking to Ana Lucia. He was just like, how long will it take for you to train an army? Because they have more guns. And they're going to get up as many people as possible. And they're going back out there. This is the hunting party part A. Not really, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just getting started. Jack needs something to fix. We've known this. From day one, when the plane crashed, that's all he was doing. You know, like that was his life, and he worked all the time, and that's why his marriage didn't work out. But he's always trying to fix something, someone. And he was determined to go after Michael. Kate, I understand she wants to help, and she can track very well. She's done that in other episodes. But they asked you to just stay in the hatch this once and, you know, do the number thing and don't go. But no, she gets taken, and then they have to throw away their guns so that she can live, and then they have to just go back. But whatever. I need Jack and Sawyer, James, Dimples to just go at it. I mean, don't punch each other just to death, but just swing and just till you're tired. Just get it out and then let it be over with. Because this little, it's festering, it's building up to where they're going to like really hurt each other. So we had the flashback of a tumor in an older man that was it was affecting his spine. It was a very hard surgery, but the daughter was very persistent that Jack do the surgery. Not the father, but Jack, because of how he fixed his wife's spine. So she did some research. Very beautiful. Gabriella was very beautiful. And I could tell the way that they were kind of looking at each other. I was like, is this what happens between Jack and his wife now? Like, is this why they're not married anymore? But come to find out, at the end, she had also been seeing someone. Probably because he's not home a lot. He works late. And I'm not saying that it's right, but it gave her time to find someone else that had time for her. And then that particular night, she had her mom over, and her mom was helping her pack. So she was already going to leave before Jack said, you know, the surgery didn't go well. He died. And then she said, what about the daughter? So she already knew. I don't remember him telling her about that. Maybe, did Jack's dad maybe get involved? Put his nose where it didn't belong and say something to her? Regardless, she'd been seeing someone anyway. But that was, I mean, it just escalated. Jack was like, you know, the patient died. She said, how'd the daughter take it? She kissed me. I kissed her back. I'm sorry. I was just like, I mean, that was it. It was just like, okay. But it was the inevitable. They were growing apart, and that's that. All in all, this was a good episode. I like, again, how it ended, because it's letting us know that there's going to be more preparation for more guns and people in the future to not just find Walt, but Michael too. This guy, Zeke, that's how you called him, Zeke. He knows everybody's name. And when he was talking about, you know, when you go over to someone's house, do you do this, do you do that? Okay, first of all, the plane crashed on the island. I'm sorry. What'd you want us to do? They've stayed on their side of the island. The others are way over, like over here, I thought. Yeah, you're going to know if some other people are on your island, but you don't have to be mean. You don't have to start abducting people. It wasn't their choice to crash land on the island. I mean, you're eating our food and okay. We didn't know the rules. Where's Danielle? When she disappeared the last time and left our group, like, does she come back? She's still on the island. Is she with them? Is she with Zeke and them? Probably see her again. But anyway, I really enjoyed this. Thank you for watching with me. Until the next video and the next time. Bye.